Good morning, everyone. So I hope you guys are all well. I just wanted to come to you briefly. During my morning study, the Lord led me to 1 Kings 19, the story when Elijah runs away from Jezebel because she's after to kill him, and then when he anoints Elijah to follow him. So, when he comes up to Elijah, he throws his cloak on him. Elijah automatically knows, okay, I need to leave everything behind and I need to follow where God is leading me. And in my study Bible, it breaks it down and it says that he said, okay, I need to go kiss my mother and father goodbye because I'm leaving. God is taking me somewhere else. He briefly cut his ties with his old life. He kisses his parents goodbye and destroys his old means of financial support, which when Elijah came after him, Elisha was taking care of the yoke of oxen. So that was his means of support. But so basically, he's taking care of the oxen and living with his parents essentially. And so that was his main source of financial support. And that symbolized that he has abandoned his home and his income for the Lord when he goes in to give his parents a kiss goodbye and decides to leave his old life behind. And I started thinking like, man, God, like, wow, how many of us are quenching the Holy Spirit because you're too afraid to leave what's behind you, because you're too afraid to step out of your comfort zone to do the things the Lord has called you to do. Some of you, the Lord has told you to leave jobs. He's told you to leave relationships. He's told you to move to a new place, and you're still standing stagnant. This man dropped everything from the simple throwing of a cloak. He dropped everything to follow the Lord. When are you going to heal? So many of us are claiming to want God. So many of us are claiming to want to grow in the things of the Lord, but you don't want to shake up your foundation for the Lord. And this is not for everybody, but this is for the people that in your heart what the Lord has told you to do, but you don't want to do it because it's going to mean that your financial life will look different. Your comfort zone will look different. You may have to leave your family. You may have to leave some friends. You may have to leave some things behind. But please know, whatever it is that you leave behind, there's always greater ahead of you. God takes us from glory to glory, and his blessings adds no sorrow. Doesn't mean that it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be a blessing. So I'm challenging you today, get in your prayer closet, get before the Lord and ask the Lord, what is it that you're calling me to do? Because I know you're calling me to do something that is outside of the norm of just my comfort zone.